Korean anime, often called Aeni, refers to all animated works made in Korea, regardless of style or origin. With multiple manhwa comics produced in South Korea, making tides, both domestically and internationally, Korean anime too is witnessing a substantial spike in viewership. In addition to the beautiful animation, Korean anime has a lot to offer its viewers. The stories curated there are very touching and meant for the local people. Whether it's action, romance, or psychological drama, there's no shortage of quality content. We'll take a look at some of the best Korean anime to be ever made. 10. Seoul Station. Seoul Station is one of the most popular adult animated post-apocalyptic horror films. Surprisingly, the Aeni serves as the prequel to one of the most successful Korean films in recent years, Train to Busan. The film follows the adventure of a young woman who tries to survive after downtown Seoul gets overrun by zombies. With zombies lurking on every corner, the three main characters who now find themselves trapped at the Seoul Station must find a way to survive. This zombie apocalypse-themed series drives the world to chaos, and leaves those who remained unaffected by the virus to fight for their lives. 9. The Fake. Yoon Sang-ho's award-winning film is a blistering critique of organized religion set in a rural village that is about to be flooded with the construction of a new dam. In a moment of despair, a church elder Choi Jae-suk swoops in and promises to find new homes for his people. However, there's a catch. Anyone who desires a spot in the church will have to donate their savings. The only person who isn't taken in by his false claim is Kim Min-chul, an outcast alcoholic with a bad reputation. After getting into a physical confrontation with Elder Choi, Kim vows to tear down the church's charade, setting the stage for a brutal battle between a seemingly bad man who tells the truth and a good man who tells lies. 8. The King of Pig. The Kings of Pigs is a psychological Korean anime drama by South Korea's one of the most renowned director and writers, Yoon Sang-ho. Addressing systemic poverty and adolescent bullying, the Aeni follows the lives of two middle school friends, Kyung-min and Jang-suk, who meet for the first time in 15 years. While keeping their current lives a secret, the two former friends reminisce about their middle school days when they were called pigs and were bullied by a ruling class known as dogs. By remembering all the moments and situations, they try to reckon with a shocking truth that took place 15 years ago. 7. Chantel. Chantel is more than an animated feature film, as it pays homage to the life of John Tae-il, a symbolic figure of the Korean labor movement who became a spark of hope for workers' rights. The film depicts the scenery and characters of the more lyrical time in which Tae-il lived. This is the story of a sewing worker who had to be the pillar of a poor family but chose to protest against the poor working conditions of South Korean factories. Chun Tae-il is a detailed portrait of the people who wanted to live like human beings in impossible times. 6. DOTA. Dragon's Blood. DOTA. Dragon's Blood is originally not a Korean anime, but its roots are linked to it. The series is a joint collaboration between South Korean animation studio Mir and American company Kaiju Boulevard. Set in a fantasy world, the story follows a dragon knight, Davion, who hunts and slays dragons to make the world a safer place. In a battle between demons and the dragon race of Eldworm, the dragon Slyrak merges his soul with Davion. Following this incident, Davion embarks on a journey along with the Sun Princess Mirana to stop the demon Terrorblade, who wants to kill all dragons and collect their souls. 5. Noblesse. Noblesse is a supernatural Korean anime that follows the life of a powerful noble, Caddis Etrama di Rizel, who wakes up from his deep slumber of 820 years. With no knowledge of mankind's advancement and scientific successes, Rizel commences his life as a transfer student at Yiran High School. To stay hidden from the sights of the Union, a secret organization out for Rize's blood, he tries to make himself familiar with his classmates and the daily activities of humans. While the Union conducts a manhunt, Rai is forced to keep his identity hidden while protecting all that he holds dear. 4. Lookism. Netflix's original anime series Lookism centers around the themes of bullying and body shaming. Set in the outskirts of Seoul, the show is about a boy named Park Hyung-suk who is bullied because of his obesity and looks. Getting utterly sick of it, he transfers schools in the hopes of starting anew. Following that, a miraculous opportunity emerges as Hyung-suk awakens in a tall, handsome, and strangely athletic body. Feeling like he has won the lottery of life, Hyung-suk enters his new school as this attractive and strong young man to achieve everything he couldn't before. 3. Closers. Side Black Lambs. Set in the year 2020 when the megacity of Seoul is rebuilt after the First Dimensional War, the story begins with high school students who are members of the Black Lambs, the Union Squad active in New Seoul. Together they research the psychokinetic power all over the world, working to prevent another dimensional war. But soon the dimensional gates all over the world starts shaking again, and even stronger outbreed creatures began their attack on Earth. 2. God of High School. The God of High School is a South Korean anime based on the manhwa by Young Park, produced in collaboration with Naver Webtoon, Crunchyroll, and Studio Mappa. The series debuted in 2020 and was praised for its EDM soundtrack and clean-cut action sequences. The series follows 17-year-old Mori Jean, who is invited to attend a martial arts tournament called the God of High School along with the strongest high schoolers all over Korea. Featuring the strongest individuals from all over the country, Mori Jean must prove his worth in a tournament of wild possibilities. 1. Tower of God. Tower of God is arguably the most prolific South Korean origin anime in terms of world building, character exploration, fight build-up, and a rich storyline. The series is about a young boy Bam who follows his only friend Rachel to a mysterious tower. Legends say that if you manage to climb to the top of the tower, any wish will be granted. After passing his first test, Bam soon realizes that ascending the tower isn't as easy as just walking upstairs. Aided by other individuals on different floors, Bam decides to go any distance to see Rachel again even if it means dying. Which one of the following Korean anime series is your favorite? Feel free to comment down your thoughts and make sure to recommend some other anime like the ones listed above.